Net, we can't. Can you hear us?
Mm-mm.
No.
I don't think she can hear us.
Yeah, I don't think so. What in the world? We probably reached the capacity all.
Okay, I can't hear.
Okay. Yeah.
We can
Oh,
hear her,
where-
but I
there
don't
you
know
go.
if she can hear us.
We can hear her now.
Yeah, but she can't hear us.
Let me see.
In the world?
Let me see.
Can you hear?
She got her do not disturb on.
I do have headphones in. Yeah.
Okay, now you can hear us.
No, I'm in the chat. No, I'm in the chat.
Oh.
Let me
Okay.
hold on. Let me take. Okay.
Can you hear us? Can you hear us now, Nat? No? 1 second, y'all. Y'all know how this technical
Oh no,
stuff
my
is.
sound was just all the way down. Don't ask me why.
Oh my
When I went
goodness.
to go check the
Antoinette.
Oh my goodness. And we over here like, hold on, y'all. Wait a minute.
I
Everybody
know.
trying to figure it out.
How everybody.
We was about to send out a SWAT team, honey.
Running my
For real.
pressure up.
It was like, wait a minute.
So
Okay.
hey y'all, hey everybody. Hey Amanda. I ain't want to call you out without saying hey to everybody else first.
Hey,
No.
Nat.
Hey.
They graciously allowed me to crash their Bigger Than Books book club. And so I was like, yes, I would love to join. Talk about the fold. You already know. But I'm going to read this beautiful introduction that they have for you. So, cousins, it's truly an honor to welcome the incredible Miss Antoinette Sherrell into this beautiful space tonight. A best-selling urban romance author, she is known for creating unforgettable alpha men, strong-minded women, and layered love stories that reflect real life, the messy, complicated, beautiful journeys that remind us that love isn't about perfection, but it's about growth and connection. Born and raised in Virginia, hey, Miss Sherrell began writing at a younger age as a creative outlet, using her imagination and storytelling to bring characters and relationships to life in ways that readers everywhere can see themselves in. Outside of writing, she pours her heart into motherhood while continuing to build a powerful literary voice that refuses to stay in anyone else's lane, that bold authenticity that exactly what makes her stories resonate so deeply with all of us. So, what started out in their space as just cousins gathering together about books has led to this beautiful moment, getting to connect with the brilliant mind behind the Art of Hood Love series. And so, we're going to wrap you in this signature Bigger Than Book Club warmth, celebrate your creativity, and enjoy an evening filled with real conversations, laughter, and love. Please give her a welcome, guys.
Thank you. I'm just telling y'all ahead of time. I'm nervous. So
Why are you nervous?
Don't be nervous.
it's weird. Like if I meet y'all in person, you know, it's different. But like I talking to a lot of people at once, I still be nervous. Like I don't.
You shy, not what you be posting on Instagram.
Exactly. Like I'm fine on Instagram. That's why I say in person too. I'm good. But like
Okay.
Yes.
interviews and stuff like that, I'd be like, oh my gosh.
But this is just a conversation about the books that we absolutely love. So, we want to get into the mind for sure. And also, happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
I also want to share that this group has a wish list gift. Lord, forgive me if I'm saying that wrong, y'all. But we want to thank you for taking your time out. And so each week they celebrate by having this wish list Wednesday, Lordy, tongue twister, where what the cousins share their Amazon list and they just kind of want to love on one another or love on, yeah, all of you guys together. So they would love for you to also share your Amazon wish list. And also they have like your coffee and energy drink link as well. So yeah, so when you get a chance, you want to throw one together, they would love to honor and celebrate you.
Thank you.
Right, so I'm gonna just get in.
I was sitting here trying to look at the names. Did somebody already send me some coffee? Okay, I had got something but right before I came in here. I
I
wanted to make sure it wasn't
I
nobody in here.
sent some for your. I sent some that for your birthday.
Thank you.
What's the
Mhm.
coffee order?
It's in the chat, I think.
Is it?
Right?
Like,
Okay.
what's your go-to coffee order?
Okay.
Oh, a mocha latte,
Starbucks or Dunkin'?
Starbucks.
30 cents. It's on me.
Starbucks.
Okay. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of this and that before we go into the series, okay?
Okay.
Enemies to lovers or friends to lovers?
Friends to lovers.
Slow burn or insta love?
Slow burn.
Okay. Series or standalone?
Series.
Long chapters or short chapters? Ooh, I
Long
know.
chapters.
I was like, I know this answer. I saw that post. And then introducing a new character or deepening a familiar one?
Deep in the familiar one.
Very nice. I love it. It's like I already knew about them long chapters. I remember it was like, what's it's like what
I was
is
like, dang, why they still talking? But
It's so funny. Okay. So these questions are surrounded around the Art of Hood Love series. So the first one being, and everyone can just jump in whenever y'all feel like it. But when you began writing the Art of Hood Love, what truth about love in our communities felt most urgent for you to tell?
let's see. So for that, probably that, which y'all know, because there's like a lot of trauma in there, that basically like young girls or men who came from a struggle, a trauma, and all that, they could still find love, and that being like someone who grew up like Michi had having to sell her body, or Savvy who was abused, or Shabu and Relic being out in the streets, that they can still find love in someone who can understand and resonate with them.
Love that. Definitely makes sense. I can totally see that throughout the series. Just that, like you said, everyone deserves love, no matter what it kind of looks like.
Exactly. Because it's not all lovey-dovey with me, so.
No, no, no.
At all.
Okay, so what does hood love mean to you beyond the stereotype people attach to it?
I honestly believe it means the stereotype. Like what you see it as, that's exactly what it is. And I like, so when I see stuff like that, it's like I don't try to sugarcoat or make it what it is. It's what it is, and take it for what it is. Don't try to make it anything else other than what it is. Whether you like it or not, that's what it is.
And it doesn't necessarily have to be a like, do you think that's always like a negative connotation
Like
with
connotation?
hood? Yeah, like it doesn't have to be negative. It's just, like you said, it's just what it is. Good, bad, indifferent, just all together.
Exactly.
Makes sense to me. Okay. What part of your personal journey or life experience shaped any of the series the most? And is there a message that you quietly hope us readers to discover between the lines rather than on the page? That's a good question. Whoever wrote that.
Right. Don't sit over here like.
Let me know if you need me to repeat it.
I'm about to ask me again.
Okay, let me ask you again. Okay, what part of your personal journey or life experience shaped any of the series the most? That's like the first part of it.
Right.
And then the second part is there any message you quietly hope for us readers to discover between the lines rather than directly on the page?
Let me see what shapes. Contrary to most people what they think, I know most people say that writers, like if they tend to write the same thing, that's kind of what they were surrounded in. But like I wasn't. Like familiar wise, like me and my family are very close knit. Like we're all tight. I didn't grow up like, well, I'm not gonna say the drug part. That part maybe, but like the family being close knit and everything, that's a major thing for me because that's what I grew up around. Um, as far as my life, I honestly feel like I kind of put myself in each other of the female characters more so, like a little bit here. Like I always see my younger self in Treasure, or like or like the guys, they're very reminiscent of the guys I grew up around, my family, and I always do like the men growing and changing because, like, for example, my brother, he was like out there heavily crazy, and then he met his my sister-in-law, his wife. They met literally right before he graduated, and I remember because I remember his 12th grade year, like he had got expelled from school, and I'm like, who gets expelled in the 12th grade? But then, like, he went back to finish school. Like, him meeting her changed the trajectory of his life literally, and it's crazy. Like, he ended up going back to school. Now he's a probation officer helping younger kids his age. So, like, I always try to show like that growth of not being, being where you came from, not dictating who you become.
Right. That totally
Or,
makes sense.
or using it as a crutch, or using it as an excuse to not change, to not change or grow, because we all, just because we start there, and I say we, because that's what I think about myself. Like, just because you start there doesn't mean that's where you have to end up.
Mm-hmm. Do you find that like you write more about the evolution of the men more than the women in the series?
Um, in this series, probably. You know what? When you think about it, I think, yeah,
Yeah.
but only because I automatically kind of write my females, even when they're going through something, they have like a good head on their shoulders. They know, oh, I
Yeah.
want this, that, and the third. It may take me longer to get there. I might need your money to get there, but like, I'm gonna get there. The guys are more so, it's like not until they meet their love introduction, where it's kind of like, oh dang, it's more to life than the streets or drugs or whatever.
No, that totally makes sense. Okay, let's see. The Haitian influence, you know, we had to come here,
Right.
is heavily woven throughout the series, from the language to the family dynamics. What made that specific cultural lens essential to the story that you're telling?
I don't know. Like, I have no idea. I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea what made me want to do um Haitian culture. I just wanted to do something different. And then I don't even think it was supposed to be as big as it was when I started it. It's just like, okay, you know how some people have like, just to add a little something different. When I actually started looking into the culture, I was like, oh wait, like this is really interesting. Like, I started like liking it. So then I started actually doing more homework, digging deeper, and making it a part of their livelihood other than just, oh, I'm Haitian. Like, it's just a Haitian character.
See, and I was gonna ask, where was your background? Like, are you Haitian? And so,
You know what? I didn't know somebody to read a story. Then I was like, no, I'm black. I'm just regular black. Like, I made a post about not being Haitian. Everybody was like, wait, you're not Haitian? I'm like, no, ma'am.
that means you was
Oh,
doing
okay.
your jobs, because I would have never have guessed that like you weren't.
A lot of Googling and YouTube, looking stuff up. Seriously.
Can I say, Antoinette, I am Haitian and I thought you were Haitian. You did a great
Oh, you
job with
are?
the wording and
Now I'm already
yes, I
excited when I
am.
meet somebody.
So with the way you put the phrases and the way that you say it in the context, because a lot of things in Creole, a lot of things don't translate. Like
I learned
when you
that early
translate it in
on.
English, you're
Yes.
like, you're like, how can if someone is like hard headed or stuff, and like you say the phrase like figgy, and like it'll translate to something like hard for you're like, how do I translate that? Because when you translate it in English, it sounds crazy
Right. Because
because the
I started
context.
using Google Translate at first, and I was like,
Yes,
I don't think this right. So that's why I literally had to go to
yeah,
YouTube and
it'll
listen to y'all
translate
talk,
really
like
weird.
lessons. I was like, okay, like if I couldn't find an actual video of a Haitian saying it, then I didn't use it because I didn't want to mess it up.
Right. And it'll translate. So I was like with the phrases, like you use them like very well, really great in the book.
Thank you.
So yeah. So you
If
did a
someone
great
asked
job
me
with that.
about a rabbit hole, did I fall down doing my research? Um, Probably that food. I be wanting to cook so bad. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, even with like, how do you say it? Is it at peace? Is that how you say it? I don't know if I'm saying it right or
Epis.
not.
Sorry. Yes, epis.
At peace. Okay. Yeah, because I'm like,
Epis.
dang, like they make their own season. Like I'm like, they are serious when they cooking, like, and your food is gonna marinate. I said, dang, I gotta cook all day. but I said that's one thing that I
Yeah.
really wanted to do was like, exactly, Savvy in the kitchen trying dishes. That was me. I'm more of like a treasure. You're gonna get these oodles and noodles with these with these sausages and some eggs in it or something. But that's me and my daughter. We were like, we're gonna start picking like one main dish we see and then like try it out. Because even when I went like my last birthday, I think we ended up driving all the way to Maryland just for me to find like a Haitian restaurant. And I was so mad because when I got there, the one I wanted to go to was closed. So we ended up like going to one in like this little mall or something. But either way, like it's not even that many restaurants. So I'm like I want to try some like official Haitian cuisine. Like
Go to South Florida. They're everywhere.
I know. I said I got to check the Florida. Obviously, that's where all the Haitians at.
Good
Maybe I
for
would
you.
try my
They're in,
husband. I'm
yeah,
out here
they're
dancing
everywhere.
about
They're
the window, so
they're on every corner. I'm like,
yes, I definitely
yes,
want to
Haitian
go. I
cuisine
still want to take a trip.
Now, you should have got on TikTok and found a recipe for y'all to follow.
We're gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but we're gonna try it.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Okay. So the next question is across the series, your characters feel emotionally layered rather than perfect. Do you start by building their emotional wounds first or their strengths?
Probably the wounds.
Mm,
I think, yeah. When I go
mm.
in, I already know what I want. Dang, that's messed up. Yeah. I go in first, I think about what traumas I want them to have and then kind of build on that.
Mm. And you don't have trigger warnings in your books.
I don't.
that was nice.
Yeah, I don't believe in trigger warnings. I said I'm gonna start putting them in there because I do understand the gravity of some people not wanting to read certain things. So I said I'm gonna start doing it. But I am so against trigger warnings, y'all. I want y'all to go in and not know anything.
Mhm.
But I get it. But I don't want to do it. I don't.
And now they're so specific too. It's like, and I feel nervous not putting them. It's like,
Because it's like when you put it, it's like you're gonna know everything. So you know, okay, this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen. So it's like I feel like it eliminates the element of surprise, but I do understand why people should have them as well.
do you feel like there was one character's trauma that you were like, oh, maybe this is too much? Or you were like, or is it like a yes, this is gonna build the story?
Much. Um, nothing's never too much for me. But you know what? Honestly, okay, I can say surprisingly, y'all probably wouldn't believe it. Like essay,
Mhm.
I hate it.
Mhm.
When I say I hate it, even though I that's that and like child, like I would never do like well, I
Mhm.
guess I kind of did with Michi. She was still a teenager, but still like, but anything with like essay, sharpness, anything, I do not like it. So it's actually hard for me to write that. I hate it so bad.
No,
But I feel like so that with Michi, and the situation with Michi and Relic too, but it all falls in the same category.
mhm. That makes sense. That was like right, and I started reading Savvy. I was on a plane coming back from a girls' trip, and I was like, it was right there in the beginning. So I was like, oh, but I was like, I just gotta keep reading through, and it was worth it. Like so worth
Right.
it. I'm like, I just gotta get past beginning. Okay, let's see.
And think about that too. That is like right in the beginning.
Mhm. I
But
was on the
yeah.
plane like, all right, I'm gonna just get push. I'm gonna just keep pushing through
I think
because
it
I
was me wanting to get out the way because you see, y'all never actually saw a situation with
Mhm.
them again, or it happened, but it was just like, okay, put it out there so y'all can know what it is, and then run away from it. Like,
Yes, literally right away.
yeah.
Let's see. Oh. We get this question. With so much drama happening in the Black readers book talk world, I didn't write this question. With so much drama happening in the Black readers book talk world, how do you protect your creativity when readers want more faster?
Oh, y'all, you know me, baby. I don't care. Y'all gonna wait. Like, it's nothing else I can tell you because I always look at it like this: you rather wait or you rather me put out some bullshit. Oh, excuse me, am I allowed to? But oh, okay. Like, would y'all rather wait or would y'all rather me put out some BS and then Because I
Right.
see it happen all the time. You like they want to appease the readers, and I get wanting to appease the readers. Of course, we want to, but and then you pump out something, and they're like, "Dang, this what we waited for." Like that's my worst fear, being
Mhm.
like, "Oh, this what we waited for," and it was some trash. Like I would like, no, I'd rather you wait, and you know it's gonna be good. It's gonna be worth it. I hope anyway.
I think so. I think it's like music. You wait for that Beyonce album. You wait for that Jay-Z album, and you're
Honestly,
excited.
I wish it was like it was back in the day, like
Mhm.
where it was like. No, I honestly like I like talking to y'all. Y'all know I love talking to y'all and talking junk all the time on IG, but I kind of wish we didn't have the reader space where we were all so accessible on both sides
Mhm.
because when stuff happen, it's a big thing. When stuff happen with authors, is a big thing. Like I
Mhm.
like going to like the pages myself, like looking at reviews and stuff like that. I know y'all say we ain't supposed to do that. I don't go get on people's stuff if they give me bad reviews. I just but like I like doing that too. I like watching y'all stuff. So when stuff big happens and then it turns into like a news reporting page for like 5 days because it's like drama in the book talk world. So I think it be too much discourse sometimes. We kind of all just need to separate sometimes. We need a break. Everybody need a break sometimes.
It's tough to navigate too because, like you said, you want to be accessible in a way that we
I want to be yeah.
authors couldn't be. And really, as an author, you have to to keep up with the current times. You
You
have to
do.
you have to because they want to you want them to see your face as much as possible, but at the same time, you want to not be in readers' spaces and respect that they have their opinions. So
Yeah.
you got to be careful about liking the wrong thing and following the wrong person, and it gets really tricky. And then you just don't want nothing bad to happen.
Y'all disappear quick. Y'all know I'll be gone. I'll be like, okay, let me back away. But yeah, I love to interact with everybody. But so sometimes, like you said, it do get tricky. Like I don't even know what be going on sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. Like threads, y'all already know if you follow like I am anti-threads, I will never get up there. So I don't be knowing some of the drama. So like you said, I could be commenting on some stuff. I see something that's funny. Whole time they talk about something about it. Man, I don't even know what's going on. So I be like, dang, I don't even know if I can like this or not. Like, and my was like, can I say something?
No.
So yeah, it's been a little hectic lately.
Yeah, agreed. Okay, so what would you which character storyline evolved the most compared to your original version?
Hmm. I changed my book so much. I don't even. Do you mean in the sense of like me changing the storyline or just like changing the character in general?
It could be either or. Like maybe if Savvy's character going one way at the end, or if the whole plot of the story changed. I think
Okay,
I
so
think it
with
could be
that,
applied to
yeah, it's
both.
definitely savvy story, like the original storyline that changed a lot. I can't even remember all I said, but I think I had put that in my stories too, like how much stuff I changed. Character wise, we know that's Relic, like hands down. Yeah, but I changed so much in that book. I do every book. That's what really takes me a long time. I change stuff a million times, and I hate that for me. But
Do you use an outline or are you a
no,
pantser?
and that's part of my biggest problem. Like I'm a freestyle writer, so the most I outline, I have their names, their age,
Mhm.
like I said, whatever traumas I might want them to go through, like what they start off with, and that's it.
So their profiles. So you got their
I
character profile.
literally start off and barely a profile because a lot of stuff is like as I write a lot of stuff.
That's pretty cool that your stories flow so well that I couldn't tell that you don't use an outline. It just is so natural.
Because I can't. I've tried to outline before because I do notice people say like they finish faster with an outline or like having that structure helps
Mhm.
them come a book out faster. No, I tried to outline one time and I gave up immediately. It was like it just wasn't working for me.
I use an outline, but like you said, it evolves. Like it doesn't end up being at all what the original outline would be. So
Exactly.
I totally get that. Okay. How do you decide when a character deserves grace versus consequences?
Mm. I don't know. How do I decide? I don't know. Everyone deserves consequences. So um it depends on what you consider grace.
I thought you were gonna
Like
say
give me
everyone
an
deserves
example.
grace.
Like of
I thought you were gonna say everyone deserves grace.
you deserve grace, but you deserve every action has a reaction. It has consequences. That's why with Reddit, like everybody's so mad now that he did too much to never feel nothing. No.
Yeah.
Everybody now do I also feel like he deserves grace? Yeah, after he gets consequences.
Mm.
So that's how I feel. Like you do deserve grace. Like when I say grace, I feel like you deserve grace. Like say if Michi was struggling to take care of Savvy and she had to sell her body and now everybody feel like she her. Like
Mm.
I feel like you deserve grace from that, something like that, like having a scarlet letter on you or something to that extent. But if you have done something to someone, you gotta feel it in some type of way. It's gonna always come back.
Maybe maybe in a way that you extend grace by giving the backstory of Relic. Because if he just did all these bad things and then we just saw the consequences and didn't know why he was the way he was. So I feel like by telling us about his
Exactly.
upbringing, that
So when
is
I do
being
give him grace,
gracious.
y'all will
Yeah.
understand why.
No, that totally makes sense.
But he deserves both. But we don't. But
You know, Relic, I'm rooting for him now.
not too much. Real quiet.
I'm like,
Oh my
I'm,
gosh, it's a lot of Relic lovers in here.
I really like how y'all are keeping it cute up
Oh,
here.
Everybody
Same,
kicking
baby.
and giggling. Oh my
I'm a really
god.
You already know
Yep.
I'm Team
nah,
Wolf.
I'm in
Team
Relic
Wolf.
territory. Oh my
I am
god.
Team
No,
Wolf.
you're
Give my
not.
boy some
No,
That's
grace.
not
Give
him.
no.
my boy grace.
no. There's a
I'm
couple
just
of
ready
them.
to talk about my boo
I,
Pierre. Okay.
Mm-mm. I'm Team Kennedy.
it seems
As
Shabu.
a real Haitian,
Listen.
I knew you wouldn't give Relic no grace. Like, yeah, like
No,
don't play
not
in
at
my face
all.
like that.
Not at all. I was like, absolutely not. No.
I can give Relic understanding, but that's
Right,
about
but there's a
it.
Yes.
difference.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's it.
Like,
I can give
Yes.
him
I understand
Okay.
Relic.
understanding.
Like
A
when I
little
first
bit of
wrote him,
understanding.
I didn't
No,
even think
I'm
I would like him. And I was telling my sister, I was like, oh my gosh, I think I like Relic. Like, because I understood him more the more I wrote him. And
mm-hmm.
he was so messed
Relic.
up that he was so really that like when I started writing him and give it was so much I could give him because he had done so much and it's like how do you clean this up like you can't clean it up but how do you justify it so it gave me layer on top of layer on top of layer from I feel like every time we turn around we find something new about him so I love that that's why like Pierre is another favorite of mine because everybody only knew Pierre as the
love
jokester.
Pierre.
And then like when you got in Pierre book, it was like boom. It was like,
I
dang, what do
love
we
some
even know
Pierre.
Pierre? Do we know him?
It's
So he
Team Pierre right
Yes,
here.
Pierre.
oh,
So
both
we
of y'all okay, okay, yeah.
Oh, this is Pierre
Superstar.
territory.
yes,
We
yes,
love
yes,
playing
Okay,
P.
got you.
yes, yes.
We
We
love
love a
playing
Mm.
good P in
P.
here.
Oh my
Not
gosh.
me.
We hit
We
three
ready
baby
to be
mamas.
stepmamas to the minis.
I was gonna say grace for we got grace for Pierre for all the baby mamas.
Just
Yes.
because I'm
Yes,
You
those
know
are
single
what?
our
and
You
Yes.
know what?
boys.
bored,
We
Not
getting a
Yeah.
grace a
me.
man would
Those
be
are
A
our
lot of
here.
the
minis.
a lot of the Haitian girls that was women that were hitting me up, they were saying like, he a Haitian for sure. I was like, what?
Yes.
They were like, oh yeah, this
Yes.
all these families. I said, wait a minute, I did not know all this.
Because they do it and treat them bad. At least Pierre do it, but he treat her, he charge her, he do what he gotta do. Yeah. It's all right.
Oh my gosh.
It's
It's
all right.
hard. Is it?
What I said this, but I said I'll play in arts and crafts for all the minis. Like, come on over, baby.
Listen.
Got all the fruit snacks in my house. Don't you worry.
No,
Hmm.
stop. Y'all are funny.
Okay. So chess is a constant theme in this series. But the true master manipulator is Judith. Do you ever plan on giving her a redemption arc, or is she destined to remain this hateful and calculating forever? You guys killed these questions.
They did. Okay, so I'm gonna fix with Judith because I feel like her the same way I feel about Relly. They are who they are.
Monica.
So the most y'all could do is get an understanding of why she act the way she act, but she would still act the way she acts. I feel like I couldn't um redeem her. because yeah. So that's why I never really did much with her. I'm gonna start now because now it's like y'all know Ja love his grandma. And like I feel like Raleigh wants that love too. We all know Raleigh really want his mama to love him. Like so I don't know, y'all. I don't know with her. I you know what, but she reminds me of like the typical grandmother of a parent who wasn't like the best parent. And then like you know how like they always have excuses for what they did. They never can just admit that they were wrong or messed up. And then like when you have kids and stuff, they they dote on the grandkids and try to like everything they messed up, they try to fix it with the grandkids. And
Mhm.
unfortunately that is like a common thing. So that's how I see it when I see her honestly. It's like
Right. That makes and it's also a trigger for the child who was treated wrong because like you treating my child, your grandchild so great, but me, where was all this love that
and
you
that's what
had?
and that it be like that in real life. Think about it. It might
I
not to
mean,
that extent, but like I don't know who in here has kids, but like when you see your parents like how what they say, oh now you got McDonald's money, or now they can run
Yes.
around and flip on couches. I'd have got towed
Yeah.
down. Like so
To
that's really how I
pieces.
look at it with Judith. Like she's looking at that as like her second chance.
Like she's set in her ways.
Not snatch the
Like
watch.
she already, already, oh, I'm saying no reason. But can she at least give my boy an apology
Yeah,
or
I know I
something?
definitely think they're gonna I don't know if she's gonna apologize. I think they're gonna come to like an understanding of each other in typical Judith and Relly fashion.
I'm with that.
I just need her to
I
stop
just want
saying
them to be better.
stuff about the kids.
I do. I think Relic is already getting a little better. Is I don't know because as better as he can get anyway. Like when you've been for real, when you've been that type of person for so long. Think about it. Relic is in his 30s now. Like, and he's only ever been the way he is. So it's hard. Even being a father, he's scared to even be a dad because
it's my
he feel
favorite
like he's
thing
gonna be
though.
like his dad, or
Mm.
you know, like how he'd be warning Savvy about his mom. Like,
Oh yeah.
watch her. Who put that quote? I'm tickled. But like, yeah. So I think I don't know. It's his growth is not gonna look like. Well, I'm not gonna say how people expect it to look because I have noticed people, like you said, people have grown to understand it for him, so they know how he is. But I do think he'll have growth, especially um after whatever situation. I'm trying not to say too much. After whatever situation happens, how the cookie crumbles in book three.
Tea, you
Look,
know.
right.
Look,
However the
it's
cookie
it's
crumbles, I think he'll definitely have some growth. Because I think he is trying to grow for Jaleel definitely.
mhm.
Because Jaleel will pull his car every time. He don't care.
I think you really did put more in there than you think about him, like these kind of giving these gracious qualities, because that making people kind of have a better understanding from him. I feel like people want to root for the person. I don't know, he's not the underdog, but in a little bit, maybe he is emotionally because he wants that family. He wants the love that he looks
Yeah,
at
and
his
the family
brothers
too.
and
'Cause he wants
stuff.
what his brothers have. Yep.
Yeah, he wants that. So then you kind of, even though he's so all these things, you're like, oh,
He's
but
already
I
told
want him
himself
to
like
have.
I can't have that.
Right.
Like so in his mind's like I can't have that because I'm messed up. I can't have that because I was in the streets too long. I can't have that because I don't know how to be a parent because I didn't have parents. Like
Mhm.
not a good example of one anyway because he had his dad and that was horrible. So
I don't know how to, I think, Candace, I think your hands up.
I did. So I just finished Kennedy's book, and that scene at the dinner table when everybody was pulling their cards, and they were like, "If you describe the person, if that's you, take a drink." And when she was like, "Who let a ghost?" and I forgot what how she described Harmony, fuck up your love life, take a drink, and Relic, because they really made him believe, and Judith as well, that like he can't have love, like I can't have what they have. So I just want to say that it was funny.
I feel like he already had in his mind before he even I feel like meeting them, like meeting Harmony and Jessica, like kind of solidified what his daddy was telling him. So it's like you hear all this stuff from your dad, and then you're like, because um, I forgot y'all don't open y'all books, but in the bonus chapter, like at the end, like if you had Relic's book, is like it just shows like he was like 13 or whatever, and he used Pierre and Los's parents for an example. He was like, well, Pierre and Los, they're my aunt is not like that. They, and uncle, they love each other. Like, so all women can't be like that, right? Like, and his daddy is like, yeah, they are. That week he called their dad weak because he lets Esther run things, or as he say, runs the house. So like, if you're not like beating on your women or controlling them, then you're considered weak if you're not doing those things. So in his mind is like he already had this stuff in his mind, and then out of everything he meet two women who not necessarily were even bad. I think they couldn't handle how he was, so it's like, oh, you just solidified everything my daddy told me. Now it's like, okay, so he was right.
I think too, like with like you said, the women that he end up interacting with made him believe that, like, well, dang, even the ones I'm meeting are kind of like what he said.
Exactly.
It's just like, but then I don't know. Is
Oh, Savvy when she fought. Oh, sorry, I
no,
was
no,
looking.
you're fine.
I'm looking. I'm like, where that come from?
No, I'm saying, is Savvy the first woman that he saw that was like, well, maybe she is different. I can see how she loves my brother, and it's not
Yeah,
this toxic.
and that's why he has a little. Well, he has a little respect for her for that, but he also has a little respect for her because, like, he feels like Savvy was the only female who like seen the worst side of him and still was like, okay, there has to be some good to him.
I
And
completely
also that she apologized for accusing him. And he's like, nobody has ever even apologized to me before, like for stuff they did to me. Like, so that's the only reason he like
rock with
tolerates
it.
Savvy.
Mm-hmm. Okay. The next question is, which character or scene challenged you the most emotionally to write, and what did you learn from it?
Emotionally, man. It's me scrolling back in my head to like all the scenes. I don't know which one was the most emotional for me. Hmm. That's hard. I can't even think of, and plus I'm not a really emotional person.
Mm.
So like I don't get super emotional off scenes. I think the surprisingly, I don't know, because y'all probably wouldn't think, like I feel like the most emotional book out of the series for me was Pierre and Treasure. I feel like Pierre had a lot of stuff with him.
Mm.
Like so that book did make me sad. But because I was thinking in my head about the Art of Hood Love and then Raleigh. Raleigh did have sad scenes too. But I feel like Pierre was the most like,
Emotional.
yeah, like he didn't know which way was up for real. Like, yeah, definitely him. I would say him.
And when he found out his son was deaf, like that part, yeah, definitely pulled
Yeah.
on the heartstrings.
Dang, I'm getting sad. Think about it. Yeah, it was him.
It's like,
I'm over here getting sad. Like, dang.
oh, you wrote it. You almost
Listen, it's weird. It's odd because like I don't really feel what I'm writing. It's like when people be like, "Oh, this was so bad and this was so sad," and it's like I don't really feel that. So maybe I'll like go back and read it
hmm
because I always go back and this is like I always go back and read all the books before I start the next book to make sure I don't miss nothing. And so when I read, I be like, "Dang, like it didn't seem that bad when I was writing it," and I'm like, maybe that was bad, like or not even bad, but you get what I'm saying. Like it hit harder than it
you
did
thought.
when I was writing it.
hmm I think Joe had your hand up.
Yes. So I just wanted to ask, since we're on the subject, will Pierre and Treasure ever get like an update? Like it maybe not like a full 3 book series, but like will they ever get like an update?
Okay, let me tell y'all something. Because and I ain't really said that because people ask it
No, you're
about
fine.
Titan too. When I find characters that are just like I feel like are perfect for each other. I try not to touch them because if y'all have not learned my books by now, I am a troublemaker. So if I go back and touch somebody, y'all favorite couple's gonna break up.
No, never
Like
mind. Never mind.
I'm so
Leave him alone.
I
Please and thank you. Please leave him
because
alone.
they've been asking for Titan and Michi so much, and I'm like,
That's
y'all
me.
see how much they went through in the background. They didn't even really touch the surface of their stuff. Like if I really go and delve into their stuff, like y'all will be crying. Like y'all will be so mad at me. So I try not to touch stuff. Did I think about giving Pierre and Treasure something else? Yes. Do I have a cover for it? Yes. Am I gonna do it? I don't know. Unless I do like a novella or something. Like it would have to be very I would have to get in and get out. Like I really have to get in there and hop back out. Um, is anybody in here in the fold in the group?
I need to join. I need to join.
Like, but even in there, like I already pre-broke them up in there. And it was like, no, don't touch them no more. Like leave them alone. Like so like it wasn't in the book, it was in like the photo I was doing like little blogs of them. Like I broke them up already.
I love them.
Oh,
I love those.
so what book was it? I think Kennedy's book when they were saying something about what was it? That Treasure
If they do it again.
had kissed about went to the party and
Mhm.
kissed the boy or something. Yeah, so it
Mm-hmm.
played out in the blogs. So they had
Oh,
broken up then, but then and that's why people were asking me why Treasure and Pierre wasn't in the book a lot, baby, because I brought them up in the blogs. If I put them in the book, they'd have really been done. So, especially with her being away in school and him trying to focus on his career, like they'd have been good to broken up, and I didn't want to do that to them.
that's
So I was like, no, I'm not gonna tear them up. I just, yeah. So they had a novella that was supposed to come. When I did the mic checks, Pierre was supposed to
Mhm.
get his own thing, and I was just like, mm, you know, but I might do it now since I'd put him in jail. Like, least I can do is probably do like after, do like after that or something.
That surprised me. That him like I had Relic going to jail, but Savvy and Pierre going, I was like, oh, I didn't see that coming at all.
That's what I said. I was like, I don't think they realized like
It made all the sense.
that. I was like, I don't think they realized the I can't even think of the word for it, but like that it's not just a relic. Like
Mm-hmm.
at first, everybody was about to go. Like seriously, Shabu was about to go, Los was about to go,
Mm.
but Los had been out for a minute, so I'm like, okay, I definitely can leave him out. Shabu
Mm-hmm.
had sat down, even though they pulled him back in. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna leave him out because I don't want to put him and Savvy in there because who gonna have the babies?
True.
So not y'all man Shabu. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna leave him out, but he's still crashing out either way. So,
I
but yeah,
wanna
he was always going.
he was always going. I
When I made it,
mean,
that's why when people used to be like, oh, why they was saying he was snitching on himself when Treasure made the video for him.
mm-hmm.
He first did a video about his friend that he had killed or whatever. And that's why people were saying that. I never said that because I was like, yeah, he's going to jail. Like, and I never wanted to tell anybody that. And that's why people was like, oh, that's crazy. He's snitching on himself. Absolutely he is, and he's going to jail. Like
Back to them consequences.
yes, I always knew Charlize was gone. Like when I put her away, and then it was like she kind of just saw the face of the earth and didn't really come see her bit. Like I already knew, and I'm like, I hope people don't like dig too deep into it to like kind of start put because sometimes y'all put stuff together really good, and I'd be surprised y'all figure stuff out. So I was like, Lord, let people not figure this out or whatever. But nobody did. Thank goodness. But yeah, he was always going back down. The little
Mm.
jailbird, he was going down.
Okay, let's see. They have some really good ones here, so I'm gonna try to push through. Let's see. So we have love a begging scene from Shabu's ass out, blood spilling on the floor in the hospital for Savvy, to Savvy begging for Shabu in Creole, to Pierre begging for Treasure, trying to bombard his way past Shabu, Lordy, to talk to her. Which scene is your favorite? Was your favorite to write out of those three? So
I,
yeah, the
I
begging.
think I'm gonna keep choosing Pierre and Treasure. Read them again.
It's gonna be when Shabu was blood spilling, begging for Savvy in the hospital, when Savvy was begging in Creole, and then when
That one made me
Pierre
sad.
was
Was I was
begging.
begging in Creole. That one made me sad. That was the first scene I thought of when I said a sad scene. Because
Mm.
when she was like, "Why everybody always leave me?" Like I felt bad. I was like, "Okay, that was kind of sad." Shabu, I do like that scene of him. I'm still gonna be Treasure Pierre. I was trying to not pick them, but yeah.
Okay. Were there any moments in Michi's storyline that almost went a different direction before you finalized her arc?
Yeah, a lot. Because that's what I was saying when you said about like changing the storyline at first. Titan and Michi were major players in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
I changed a lot of stuff. Titan was supposed to be the rapper in the beginning. So he
I
was
can see
supposed to have the
that.
rapper trope. That's why in the beginning of the book he had that big party that she stripped at.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
supposed to be a video. And I
Oh.
changed it. When they were at the table and Relly handed her a card for the restaurant that they were building, that was his
Mm-hmm.
record label card originally. So like
Mm.
a lot of the story changed in the first series for sure. So Michi changed a lot. So all the stuff that happened to her probably wasn't supposed to happen because once she met Titan, she was supposed to like what she did eventually start doing her classes and stuff. She was supposed to do that and then start doing like choreography and stuff like that. So yeah, her storyline probably would have been a bit easier had I done it the right way.
Well, don't touch him now, because I'm Team Titan.
They're good. They're practically married, but
Love.
she don't want no ring right now. But they're good. That's why I said I'm not touching them. They're done. They living their best young life.
Hmm. Which scene do fans react to the strongest when they meet you? And then, or which scene has people in your DMs comments the most, cussing you out? Or
Dang, y'all should have gave me options on that because that's a lot. Okay, I'll use right now. Kennedy
Mhm.
walking out on Relic. I'm so tired.
Baby.
I'm so motherfucking tired of hearing about that. I want to fuss y'all out. I literally made a post the other day, like, bruh, the way y'all switching up on Kennedy is preposterous. I am so. It, it's
well,
like
she's supposed to
we be
stay.
all good till we get to the end of the book, and then all hell break loose. I'm getting fussed out left and right every time. They're like, "Oh, I'm loving this." I can't believe. I'm like, I'm muting all y'all. Like, so right now, that is a big scene. I'm trying to think of another one. That is a big scene that is like clearly driving people. That was me today. That is yeah. That's a scene that was driving people crazy. I'm trying to think of another one.
No, you knew what you was doing with that one. That was crazy.
Yeah, I knew what I was doing. I literally told y'all throughout the whole book. And that's what I keep saying. If I literally said it throughout the whole book, she said it throughout the whole book what she was doing and what was going to happen. And I feel like people just didn't expect it to happen. Like I feel like, and that's what makes Kennedy different from these other female characters. I'm like, y'all, like a lot of people say they want like a strong FMC, whatever, whatever, whatever. The minute she stand on business, I actually do what she said she's gonna do. Everybody mad.
And she
Like, do
gave him
y'all
an
want a
out.
strong female character or not? Like, she said she was gonna do it, and she did it. And people acted shocked that she did it. That's like acting shocked that Relic is a killer. Like,
She asked him to tell the truth. She gave him an opportunity.
gave her an opportunity.
And I mean, I don't know. I felt like if he just would have said it, she would have stayed. That's
Yeah,
my thought about it. And he still couldn't do it, even though I assume that he knows that she knows what happened, but he just
yeah, he
he just
does
could
know,
not bring himself to just say it.
and that's his thing. He cannot say it. Like he can't, because he knows if he say it out his mouth, like is it real? Like he know he did. He knows he knew the whole time that she knew. So it's like, but just him saying it, because like he told her a few times, he's like, I don't want to hurt you. Like that's not my intent now. But if he would have said it, it would have been it would have went a whole different way.
That's what I was thinking. Okay. Was there a scene that you didn't want to remove, but you knew the book would be tighter and more impactful without it?
Dang.
Deleted
I don't want to tell
scene.
y'all because I might use it later.
That's how
I remove a lot of stuff though, and then I use it later. I'm trying to think something. Dang. That I removed. There might be. I don't know. I can't think of nothing that I'm probably not gonna use. So because usually with stuff like half the time, if I do remove it, it's just like, okay, I'm gonna use it for a later date, or it was like you said, like it just wasn't the time to do it right there. It didn't fit right there. Like we need to flesh something out more, so we had to. I'm trying to think something. Maybe that y'all expected to happen that didn't happen. That's what I'm trying to think of something. What's something y'all expected to happen that didn't happen?
I'm just waiting for Kennedy's pregnancy announcement. That's all.
I wish y'all stop waiting for that. She done told y'all a million times she don't want no kids. And it don't matter, no matter how many times I say this girl not having no kids. I ain't gonna say she's not having kids, but this girl don't want no kids. Y'all will not. Y'all just they be like, oh yeah, she's pregnant. I'm like, yeah, she not. Oh, she on birth control. Oh no, she on birth. She in the birth control for real. She took it out. Yeah, she said she is. Oh, why would she lie about something like that? And she even said that she didn't want to like do that, but the lawyer told her to do it because she was gonna do it, but then like that's what when she was in the lawyer's office and she was like, no, she Kennedy, well, she explained, but Kennedy felt like that was too far, like that was too messed up. She didn't want to do it, and then the lawyer did it anyway. Like
Like
let her
what?
like to basically get the money out of him, knowing that she got back on her stuff. So like, yeah.
I feel like we all
Why y'all
know
want her to
this.
be pregnant so bad?
I wanted
Y'all
her.
ain't tired of all these characters being pregnant every 5 seconds. Y'all like babies.
I like Relic as a dad. So I just would have loved to see that dynamic of him getting that
I like
opportunity
I
from
can
the
dig.
beginning. I feel like we know this answer now, but I'm asking anyway. Who is your favorite dynamic duo? The two characters who have no business being friends, but their banter just wrote itself. Or being together.
You know what? This might surprise you. Okay, so like my favorite couple, I answered that recently. Even though I talk about Pierre and Treasure a lot, my favorite couple is Savvy and Shabu.
Really?
Yes.
No, that I didn't know.
They got
So
3 books, y'all. We
hey,
they got 3 books.
listen, but Treasure Pierre got a long standalone. Do y'all know they were supposed to be a novella?
No.
It was literally supposed to be just to bring in the record label for Relic's books. And then I started writing them, and then they started like I was like, oh, this is it. Like I gotta give everything. So I do love them, but Shabu and Savvy are my favorites. I feel like they locked in. Like I feel like they will ride to the end of the earth for each other. I feel like I love that like as now Savvy is getting older, she's maturing a lot. Cause I did notice like in the books in the beginning, like she was like she was an 18-year-old. She was kind of whiny a little bit, like but she was young, like, and she was going through a lot of stuff, like, so she has grown a lot. Um, I like how he lets her do everything she said, not let her, but like doesn't try to deter or change
Her
what she
plans.
wants to do. She's still going to school, she's still running the restaurant, and he home playing daycare with the kids.
I love that.
So I love them. Banter wise, Relic and Kennedy easily. Um, surprisingly, the two people I like together that don't like each other is Pierre and Kennedy. I love every time they get together because they always talking shit to each other.
Yeah, they're funny. Nikki, I'm so sorry. I didn't see your hand. You had a question?
Yeah, it's okay. So just like going back, because we were still on like the whole Kennedy thing, being pregnant, and us like putting two and two together or trying to figure things out. So I just need this question answered, or don't answer it
I was
if
about to say,
it's
what she about to say? Okay, I'm listening.
if it's going to be like in another book. So as far as Kennedy's brother, Coda, is Coda the father of Jalil's little sister?
You know what? Some
Oh,
people have
good
already,
question, Nikki.
so many people have already figured it out for real. I'll say yeah. Like I'm so surprised so many people figured that out. When I saw everybody putting that together, I was like, oh, y'all really paying attention because all I said was that she was a stripper. And like so many
I
people,
just dissected that whole thing and was like, this man got to be that little girl daddy.
everybody, like, well, not everybody, but like a good bulk of like people were putting together. And then, y'all put y'all theories out there. So I feel like that part is pretty much out there. Everybody has figured out. I didn't tell nobody, yeah, because it's like, damn, how y'all figure that out? But I'm not changing it. Of course, when I do stuff, like, is what it is. I don't change it. But yeah, so yeah, all that stuff came into play for a reason. Like the backstory of first. So more than just finding out what happened to her brother, it was because Jalil's sister is her niece. So now Tekken has a sister.
Thank
So
you.
yeah.
I didn't know that theory was out there.
Baby, I was seeing it so much. I was like, no, because that was a good one. I'm like, dang. I said that it was a few theories that are out there, honestly, that I'm very surprised about. And I'm like, how did they figure that out? But that one, I didn't expect anybody to even think about that one yet. I said, oh, they locked me in this time around. Like,
You ever like heard a
It's because
theory?
when she said the stripper chick, when
Yeah.
you gave the description, when she
right.
went to go see Coda and them, and they came in, I think it was, I forgot the
Now,
name,
now,
started
yeah,
at it.
if you pay attention, I put the breadcrumbs out there, but 9 times out of 10, when I give y'all so many breadcrumbs, nobody picks up on them.
Mm-hmm.
So for them, so out of I'm starting for out of all things, it to be that everybody picked up on, I was just like, oh, they locked in for real. But yeah, because that's a stripper. We all know that what you calling her love. She came back with another baby. Like,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah.
I gotta go back and reread now because I missed those backgrounds.
It's a few things that I put in there though that they probably didn't pay attention to, or I'm trying to think of something like to point out, but something. Oh yeah, that her middle name was Dakota. Like, yeah.
Have you ever heard
What's
of
his name?
theories?
Sarge,
Hmm?
the brother Sarge. He was hanging with Coda. It was a group of, they were at the club. I don't know who club. I forgot his name. Who club it was when he called Kennedy and they had that conversation. And he was describing, he was like a girl that Coda used to date. Described her as a light skinned stripper chick.
Oh, he did describe her. I can't even remember myself. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I know I was trying to like, because I knew I was trying to give y'all breadcrumbs, but not too much that it would be so obvious. But clearly, it was still like y'all were immediately on it. So
I didn't get you. Have you ever heard a theory so wild that you're like, maybe I should change the story to be that because that's good.
no, because once y'all figure, like I said, like, so I have heard something that I can't think on the top of my head, but I have had people like hit me up, oh, like you should do this, this, and that, and it's like, oh, that dang, that is good. I want to throw to that, but now you didn't tell me, so I don't want to use it. So
Fair.
like,
Fair. Okay, just a few more here if you still have time.
yeah.
Okay. So Pierre and Treasure going to the movies was such a cute concept. Love that when they got high. Especially the shotgun. I love the shotgun. Used to love the shotgun. But how did you come up with that? And will P well, someone you already answered that question, but how did you come up with that idea for the movies?
It wasn't even supposed to be the movies. Remember when it was supposed to be like the time machine? Remember when he asked if I had the time machine take you back, would that be? So that's what it was. And then um so they went there smoking. It's supposed to be the whole time machine thing. She go back. So basically she would talk about her parents when they smoked. So it would be like that's the time machine going back, whatever, whatever. And then um it happened to be my birthday. I remember it was my birthday and we was going out and I was like, I just was like, oh, I want to put something with my birthday in there, but I didn't know what. So then um she had said some nerdy quote or something about the birds, and she was like, they can't survive 24 hours without their parents. And then he was like, you would just say I saved you in the 23rd hour. And I was like, oh, I'm like, oh, that's it. So it was not intentional at all. It was supposed to be the time machine. So that's why later on he told her like, I can't find you a time machine and nobody else can. And then I went with the 23rd hour. So it was just me like putting my birthday in there, like something cute for myself. And then he just kind of, I was like, oh, this is it. I was like, oh, this dope. Like, so, and I ended up switching it.
I love that. I love that like metaphor are just woven throughout the whole series.
Yes. And I literally didn't know till I looked up stuff about birds because I knew she was going to say something about a bird. Like, and then seriously, like, that's why I like freestyle writing because I feel like if you have like a structure, you have like, you kind of like stick to the script. So I feel like when you stick to the script, it's like other stuff doesn't come to you as easy because you're focused on sticking to what you're doing, getting it. So like with freestyling, it's literally like I don't know until I get there, and then so I'm trying to give us another example of something that wasn't even there until it was there. Um, Hell, Kennedy, she wasn't there till she was there.
True.
Like
True.
the thing burnt down, and then Sally was going to get her hair done, and I was like, "Oh, let's make her the hairstyle to be somebody that was in the salon. Nobody knew." Because I remember Shabu had spoke to her, he had paid her the money. So I'm like,
Right.
okay, I literally go back in my books and I was like, okay, let me go back in my book and see who I can turn into something. So I remember her and I'm like, okay, Shabu liked her, we'll use her. And then like once she got in there, then it was like, I'm gonna put her with Relic. Like, so is I don't know until I know. And it makes it
Right.
funny too, because it's like, dang, like
Yep.
who would have thought that Jessica was gonna be Relic's baby mama?
Never. Or that he would feel the way that he felt about her
Like
at all.
that wasn't there. That was another one that wasn't there until it was there.
That was dope. Okay, so it looks like for Relic, they had like for Relic had them
On
switching
her
on.
panties, he did. Definitely. Told her he was gonna talk about her panties too. He was like, you know, this how I start, right? With this little
Mhm.
touch, and next thing you know, we gonna be taught her right out of her panties. Poor baby. She ain't stand a chance.
Um, so for so for Relic and Kennedy, they had this like she had 1 minute that people understood Relic, and then the next minute everyone's like fully protecting Kennedy. The emotional tension felt really real. Was that push and pull intentional from the start? Like so you said she came out of nowhere. So then did you kind of be like, okay, I don't want it to be so easy. I wanted to have that kind of back and forth.
Yeah. So I didn't know that she was gonna be the love interest, but I knew whoever his love interest was gonna have to be somebody like badass tough. Like, cause who else can deal with Relic? Like him having a soft girl like Savvy or Treasure, like trying to love her, he would be so irritated. He would like get that out of here. Like you gotta go. Like or he would dog them like a doormat. Like so I knew they had to have like a strong personality and like be able to go toe to toe with him. So that was always gonna be the case. Like whoever he was with was gonna show him something. Like
Mhm. We saw that too with the was she the real estate agent? The way he just walked right on over her
exactly.
and he was like, "Mm-mm, not gonna work
Like did not care.
at all."
With
Um,
Aura, didn't care.
yeah, yeah, she was. But
Oh,
sorry, go ahead.
oh, sorry. You said a big thing that I changed.
Mm-hmm.
Earl had got shot originally.
In Relic's book.
Yeah, I
Ooh.
changed like way later, like towards the end of the book, and I had to go redo the second half of the book. Aura had got shot. Like Relic killed her. Relic was like, "Oh no, we can't." Remember when P and him was talking, and Pierre was like, "I know y'all ain't doing what I think y'all gonna do. Like who y'all talking about?" And he was like, "She don't deserve to die, like because she got mixed up in this stuff."
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, Relic had killed her at first. And I
Mm-hmm.
was like, dang, I don't want to take anybody out of the mountain. She's like, I just gave her a novella. And then I'm gonna turn around and kill her. So that's the only thing that saved her. If I hadn't done those novellas, oh baby,
Mm-hmm.
she would have gone her.
And I still kind of like how you used her because you kind of still she got set up for like to look like this person who he was trying to get the police to believe this is my girlfriend, this is who mom, and they were like, no,
Right, like,
not
no.
believable.
Yeah, so I forgot all about that. So what the heck did I just read right under me? Think about that. Oh, when I said Earl. But yeah, she was dead. She was dead. I was like, do you think the readers, I asked my test readers, I was like, y'all think the readers will be mad if she died? But I kind of feel like, well, exactly. I feel like once I get attached to people, so in y'all mind is Relic and Kennedy. So any female that's in the way of that is a problem
Mhm.
anyway. So I feel like they wouldn't cure that and be like, okay, she can go.
100%. So that's it. Readers are either Team Relic or Team Kennedy with no middle ground. It's this or that. Were you surprised by which character the fans defend the most?
Yeah. Yeah and no. Okay. I do have a team. I feel like anybody I talk to is usually split. Is always like it's like Team Relic or Team Kennedy, like you said. Like, but I just didn't expect. I didn't expect Relic to have supporters. Like I'm not. I'm being honest with you. When I wrote Relic, I went in with the mind frame like, okay, you know the type of character you made. You know they don't gonna hate him. So I was like giving myself pep talks. Toughen your fucking skin up because you know they about to dog you out for him. So when I wrote him and people started liking him, I was like, am I in an alternate universe or something? Like, what is happening here? So when we get to book 2 and they're defending him over Kennedy, now I'm like, oh, y'all pissing me off. Ain't no way. But y'all love the crazy men, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, the unhinged. Love it.
I'm like, girl.
That's so funny. Is there one redeeming quality about Relic that you think people overlook?
A redeeming quality?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Y'all answer that. Because y'all say he redeemed, and I don't feel like I redeemed him.
I think
No, you know what? I take that back. I didn't redeem him, but in the sense of women, I did because we know like he does way more for Kenny than he would have any other woman. And I think that's the only reason people are like so mad at Kennedy because they're like, okay, like he did this for you, he did that for you, which I don't care how much you spent. I don't care. But he did this for you, he did that for you. So in a sense, I feel like he did change with Kennedy. I can't really say he changed with Ja because we don't know the type of father he would have been till he got him. But I love the way he is with Ja, like how he's trying to be like his dad. Um, he's always loved Shabu, so I can't really say with his brothers. Like, um, I I like that he was trying to be with them more because he was like he kind of outcasted himself. Honestly, I don't feel like the family outcasted him. I feel like he outcasted himself. Um, so he's doing better with that. Yeah, that's all I got for you. Like, I don't know.
I don't
Do you
think it
feel
was
like
a
he was redeemed? I mean, do
I
you
didn't
feel
feel
like he
like it
has
was a
redeeming qualities?
I didn't feel like it was a quality. I think for me, because I was like not feeling Relic, but because of the essay. But I think when you had that moment where Michi kind of was like, was it that or was I past
She
like
triggered.
was
Yeah.
she triggered? And I think by that now being a gray area versus it being straight up, he did this. I
That's what it
think it
was.
was
Yeah.
like, and now it leaves it open to be like, well, maybe that didn't happen.
That's
And
also why I left that like it was because it's like, and why they also I don't make them be friends with each other because at the end of the day, she feel like that happened to her, and I would never discredit that,
Mhm.
and he feel like he didn't. And I'm not gonna say I wouldn't discredit him, but I feel like, as like I said, I told y'all I'm serious, but I don't play by that. So like as an essay video, I feel like I'm not gonna discredit what she said to make Ruddy look better in a sense or whatever. So I feel like with them, it's always he's gonna have his side, she's gonna have her side. They both see it two different ways, and we're gonna leave it at that. And they're both gonna just be cordial for the sake of his brother.
I love that because that's real life. It's just
Yeah.
everyone has that. It's like episode of Law and Order. And it's like he said, she said, and then no
Seriously.
resolve at the end.
Or like the gray area of getting drunk and doing something and you don't like. So it's like if she feel like that's what you were doing to her.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's so true. Okay. Okay. So just like when Shabu snatched Kennedy's phone to ask the group chat, can you rank can you rank your men for us?
Don't ask me to rank. That's what you about to do.
rank them as if you was in the group chat giving your answers.
And much shit as I talk, I would put Relic at my number one. Relic at my number one. You know what? Look, you know how that thing be like, you know what? I'm gonna put Kobe at my two. Kobe at my two. Relic at number one. I'm gonna put Shabu at my two. Shabu at my two. Like how they said, stand on Shabu at my two. Only because P got them 50 baby mamas. That's the only thing. And you know what? And the bad thing about it, Tight should probably be number one because he's the most unproblematic, mind his business, don't do nothing person. But I like a little spice in my life. So yeah, I think I would do low key. Relic and Shabu are tied for me, but I just like I like the grown man of Relic, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like he's more. So that's the only thing that puts him over Shabu for me, because Shabu low key crazy himself. Like he he just can control his better than his brother can.
True.
So Relic, Shabu, P, Titan. I need to give more a Los because I can't feel him out to even put him nowhere. For real, that's it right there.
That's how I feel about Los. I feel like I don't know enough about him except for that he's a cheater and had that girl working in the shop. So that's a lot.
Crazy word. And he had like a backstory, but I never gave it to y'all because I didn't finish it. And people still like who read it on Bella, they still ask to this day, like, are you gonna finish him? And yeah, I don't know. I might do something with him. Now I do want to do something with him and Nubia, but that's because they're already messed up. So nothing I can really do to make it worse. Like nothing I can really do to make it worse there. But yeah, because I feel like if y'all like Relic, y'all would like Los. Unfortunately. Like if I gave him like well, I can't compare them. Los compares them. They compare each other, but I don't know. I have to write him more to not had to document it. Who had Pierre at 5?
I don't know because
Was
he's
it the baby mamas.
Nikki did.
I sure did. Number
So
5.
what was
All
your
them
list?
daggone kids.
Not you a
Right.
snitch. Nikki did.
That was
We
that
was
was
snitching on pearls.
like, and P is I'm not another thing, like I'm not a lover girl. P is a lover boy. So I don't P a little soft low key. Like when it comes to his women anyway, not in the streets, we know that. But like when it comes to his women, he is a love boy. Like I need somebody a little rough, like, and that's probably why Relic and Shabu at my 1 and 2. Like, dang, I'm just toxic against everybody else, I guess.
I want to trade in. I want to trade in Relic, for Michi or Tima. I'm cool off Relic.
Now she's gonna put him in there. She gonna put somebody.
Yeah, we decided we gonna trade in Relic and Los.
Now
Y'all
my
keep
girls,
Relic and Los. Add in Tima and Michi. We're good. Yeah.
who are y'all top girls? Because we always focus on the men. Like who are the girls that y'all like actually liked?
Savvy and Michi.
Wait, somebody was talking. What happened?
Oh no, you're fine. I think I saw that.
Michi. My top would be Kennedy. My second would probably be Savvy. Then Michi. And Treasure after that.
See, most people would think that Kenny would be my top, but Kenny's not my top. Really, my favorite people are like people I haven't read yet. So my top is Treasure, but that's only because she reminds me of like a younger me. I like girls who are like and a lot of people felt like Treasure was boring, but I like girls who are like kind of soft spoken, but still can put their foot down when they need to. or
Mm-hmm.
like put themselves before men. Like it's like, oh P, I want you to do well, I love you, but like I'm gonna always put me before me, like before you. Like if I'm going to school, I'm going to school. If I don't feel like playing stepmama, I'm not playing stepmama. Like
Mm-hmm.
if I gotta choose, it's gonna be me before you. This no really just keep twisting around. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're
Um,
fine.
and then, but that's why I like Kennedy. I feel like Kennedy and Treasure are the same with a different, like just on different stratospheres. Like Treasure is soft, pick me first and put me first, and Kennedy is like a loud, like Kennedy low key is probably my my also ego, like fuck niggas for real. Like y'all useful when y'all useful, but other than that,
Mm.
and then my other fave, um, is not written yet. Two is my other fave. Only because
Ooh.
I know her story, like I know how she is. She's like a mix of them two. She's like the perfect balance. Because most people like Super's quiet at first, like you didn't really know, and then you see her spaz off beating taking ass when he had a, you know what I mean. So it's like I like her. I like I like grown savvy.
Mm-hmm.
Um, dang, Michi at the bottom went to her man. I think they were just like,
Even kill.
I feel like they just to me I feel like they just set they mind their business. Once they got their stuff together, they played the background and mind their business. Like I said, because I didn't want to turn them up.
Right.
So they played the back and mind their business.
No, Trevor was my number one with the fight scene. And
Hold on,
that
wait,
I love
wait.
the scene. It was just
Hold on.
honest and like I just like that. Like it was just real.
Right, like everybody can't like she don't get into stuff like that. Like
Yeah. No. And then they have a final question. Well, I'm sorry, Kia. Kia had a question. I'm so where is she? Is she
Sorry, no, I was being messy because I wanted Samantha to tell Miss Antoinette what she said in that chat today. I was just being messy, but
oh
she
what?
already said.
Oh, what I say?
Samantha knocked out one of the men, and she said she
Oh, and
wanted.
I put Tima as my
Oh,
number 5.
but you know
Yeah.
what? That's what I expect. So when people don't write, like I said, when people don't like Relic, I be like, oh, that's what I expect. So when
But
people
Mhm.
Relic
like
was in
him,
my top 5, but I just
she's
didn't put Los in there because he
oh
just
Los,
really
yeah,
don't
we
do
don't,
nothing for me.
yeah, that's what I said. We don't even know. Like I don't even know Los all the way.
When Los got up in that truck with Relic and started talking about getting all mad
And
because
whining
About
Relic
the
had all the
money,
and
coins, I was
complaining.
like, nah, no,
you
sir.
know what? And I kind of, I ain't gonna say I did. I wish I didn't do that. I did want to do that, and I did it for a reason. But I feel like it shows that. But my intention was to show like everybody have that jealous side with the jealous people. I feel like, especially when it comes to the game, you see how quick it is. Like how Kennedy's brothers, like his best friend or his supposedly one of his best friends kill him off of jealousy. Like I wanted to show that moment with Relic and Los, but to show like even when they are beefing or they met each other, they don't fold on each other. Like they like he however he feel, he never gonna
Mm.
like none of them had actually ever fought and left angry at each other. Except Relic. I feel like the Relic and Shabu was the ones who had like a strongest beef with each other with the Savvy situation. Other than that, Shabu and P fought. They were still talking that same night. Los and Relic got into it. They were still talking. Like so.
Yeah.
Oh, who over here talking to about Los? Listen,
No, yeah. When he told Nubia he settled for her, lost me there. I was
he
like,
just
okay.
said it to hurt her feelings, y'all.
Mm-mm.
I
He
was
wasn't
like,
even
you
on.
good. I'm good off you after that.
Yeah.
And then the way he was scrapping with her in that hallway. Oh no, ma'am.
Now
Mm-mm.
Mm.
that's
Y'all
another
can
thing
have
I don't.
that.
That's another thing I don't like. And I always tell my readers, like I said, I believe in actions having consequences. So for y'all to ever think that I was gonna actually make her divorce him, y'all delusional. Now her still end up getting pregnant afterwards. Blame that on my fingers. I just be doing stuff. I'm telling y'all I don't have no when I be just sometimes stuff just happen. But like I I'm big on that. Like you gotta some stuff you gotta stand behind. And mind you, she maybe they weren't fighting like that now in that point in time, but in the beginning they were. That's how they fought all the time. So it's like she already had been through that. She had been through the cheating, whatever, whatever. And it's like, oh no, what happened? That was actually her fault when they got into that woman because he found out about the abortion. Never mind.
Mhm.
Because I was about to say, and then once y'all got together, you fuck up again. But it was her. But he still effed up as well, like because that's not how you should have handled it.
Mhm. I'm reading that quote too. I'm like,
Right. He said he won't giving up nothing if his wife like. But Los like I feel like Los knew they were at that point. Like it won't know what was the point of holding her. Like yeah, you wanted your wife, but you knew y'all was at the point y'all needed to. Now would they come back to each other? Maybe I don't know. People been asking me about that too. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what Los. I don't know Los. Nubia doing thought shit right now. She busy. I don't. You know. She was because she was with him at a young age too,
yeah.
and so it was like okay, she ain't really live her life, so I'm gonna let her live a little bit. The grass, we all know the grass ain't green out there right now. It's a little, the water a little murky.
With her sidekick Lexi by her side.
Do y'all not like Lexi?
I actually think that you gave her a little bit of a redeeming qualities in the
I
in
don't like
Kennedy's
her.
book with her
I
getting
feel
her
like people
own
don't like her. I feel
business.
like she
I
just need
think
to
you
find
gave her
herself
a
a little
job.
bit.
You gave her a job to do. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, because she needs to find herself. She need to do something with herself
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
other than sitting
I
around
think my
gossiping
reason
and
for like
getting
liking
people
her.
money. But like she
I don't
said,
like her.
she was stuck in that way because that's what he had given her for so long. So like all of them met young. When you found out when his birthday's coming up, you found out he was only 24 at the time,
Mm-hmm.
and the baby was 3. So that was like 21 when they had the baby. Like they were young, like so she young, young turd found you a guy, boom, pop a baby out. He taking care of you. It's like all of them are young,
Yeah.
so they don't really. I feel like they don't really know themselves. They're all finding themselves and growing as the book progresses. But with her, that's how I feel like it was with her. Like she
Yeah.
learned herself, like or what she wanted to do, whatever, whatever. Because soon she met a dude with some money and had his baby, she like, oh, I'm good. I ain't got to pay a bill. I ain't
Mm-hmm.
got to do nothing. Like, and he always come back, so nobody gonna take him from me. Surprise, surprise. Like you thought. Now it's
Mm-hmm.
like now I have to like,
Figure it out myself.
yeah, not even
Mm-hmm.
figure myself out.
That part. And she
Now I gotta
met
figure
her
out what I
too.
want to do, what I can, who I gotta be other than being a mama, like, and running behind my nigga, like,
And like he, I mean, I love Pierre, but he hurt her too. That chain situation of giving the chain to Treasure, uh, that
I
was
tell
mean.
them all the time, they treat the female characters like trash. The minute they do something, they condemn them. These men, they be letting some stuff pass. They be letting some funny stuff pass. I swear I said this. He literally
Yes.
sat there and gave that girl her chain.
That was so mean.
And I don't care what nobody say, and I say that I love Treasure, I love the book, but in real life, be realistic.
Yeah.
If you got a friend, she bring her sister around, all y'all hanging around, y'all kicking it, and you
Mm-hmm.
find out she humping your baby daddy.
Yeah.
Exactly. Let's be real. You gonna be okay with that? You gonna just put that under the rug?
And then still have her be around.
Is that in my face? Why you doing it? And I know
Right.
nothing. We at events together. We at parties together.
Right.
Baby, I'm turned up. Like, so I just say, like, sometimes I'd be like, you gotta look at it. Not as just you just love this MMC, so you gonna let everything slide. That was a iffy situation.
Mm-hmm.
And even if it went all the way, even if like Treasure wasn't all the way her friend, like the proximity was too close.
Same circle.
Too close. Like what they say, sweeping the right, like it was It
I know
was too
what you're
close to
trying to
I
home.
say.
was adjacent. It was right there.
Like that was just too close. And somebody who's never going to not be there because that's Savi's sister. Like,
Yeah. Monica, you have a question?
Yes, since we're talking about Lexi, the scene at Treasure's birthday where Pierre was like, I want to kiss you right now. And she said, do it. And he didn't. So then at the end, Lexi puts everything together as far as the jacket, the card, 23, and all that. Do you think in that moment, if she wouldn't have caught it, he would have still kept continuing? Because that night he finally told her, and then he ran to Shabu's house to beg for treasure.
and my man friend of mine, yeah, like I don't think he would have left it the way it was. Like, I don't think he would have told her until he literally had no choice to tell her, like in that moment.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to, yeah, I don't see him sitting her down, and because he always walked on eggshells with her anyway. Like,
Right.
mm-mm.
Mm. And then they have this last question. If this was turned into a movie, who is your dream cast for The Fold?
I don't know. We need some new men. I don't know. We need some newbies. I want all new actors, fresh faces.
Oh,
No, if I had to. Okay, so I don't know who I would use for Relic. I feel like I haven't seen a person yet that I would find a perfect fit for Relic. Um, I use what's his name?
Polo G for Shaboom.
For sure. I was trying to think of the guy name I've been using for Relic, but I would actually use him for Los.
Oh, I think I saw you post for that.
He played in the Pains, y'all.
Lance Gross, is that his
Thank
name?
you.
Lance
Yeah,
Gross.
like that's how I see. That's
Relic,
actually
but
how I
with
see
blue
Los.
eyes. Oh, that's how you see Los. Okay.
Yes, that's actually how I see Los. But I've been using him for Relic, but that's how I see Los. Um, Polo G for Shabu. I actually feel like he is a perfect fit for Shabu to me. And it's this other guy he played on like that I could see Shabu too. He was like the original person I used. I don't know his name, but he played like in a low budget type of show. And he was like a police officer. I feel like it was some Tubi stuff. It had to be. But anyway, like yeah. So um for Pierre, what's the one that goes with T.I. daughter?
Yes, Ban Hunter Izzy.
Yes, him.
Mhm. Yeah.
Um Titan. I don't know who I would do for a Titan. I be seeing some good visuals sometimes. They be having like some really good visuals, but I don't know who I'd do for him. For the girls, I don't know who I do for my girls. That's tough because like all these girls be looking alike now. So I see that's why I need all new people. That's why I need all fresh faces.
See, sound like a contest. You put on IG and have them come up with some stuff.
Oh, that'll be cute. That'll be a cute idea.
Mhm. Yeah. Oh, Christina, I see your, I see
I
the
feel like
hand.
she might be too light, but Treasure would have to be what's that dude who sings Jason Domingo? Oh no, what's his like Jason? What's his name? Jason.
Jason
He's
Derulo?
Jason Derulo. His baby mama, she's probably too light, but she fits Savvy's character. His baby, I
For
was just about
real.
to pull
Now
up
I
on
have to go
IG
find
while
her
I
Oh,
wait.
name.
guys.
Hold
For
on, I'm
real.
about to pull. She fits Savvy character the
Look my
best.
phone. I'm definitely about to look.
Hold on. Cause I could just see her face because she's mixed and she has the blonde curly
She
hair
does. She
with
has the
the
same curly hair, the
Oh my
blonde
god.
look.
yeah.
It's Jenna Frooms. I'm put in the chat.
I think so. Let me see. I think
What
that's her.
about
Yeah.
what's
Yeah,
Or
I
Danny
who's
see
with
that.
Danny
that
Lang?
one that football player? Who was like touching all the girls? Like he like got a leg. It was a football player. Jilly, also Jilly. Jilly would fit too. Oh yeah, here she go. I feel
She
like
even
she
got the
fits too.
eyes.
Yeah,
Oh,
she do. Yeah, okay. I'm looking on. I had to Google myself. She definitely. I can see it.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying. Though, like so, like she ain't got that black in her.
she
Like,
don't got the black, but
yeah,
she enough. She need a little bit more.
that's crazy. I had never seen her before.
Check this out.
I
Okay.
would say Danny Lay, but her hair, her fro is a lot smaller. But
That's
if
who
it
I
was
always thought.
bigger,
Low key, that's who I always thought. I used her for a few of my things too. For Treasure, Danny Lee, when she had her hair blonde. And this is
Mhm.
other girl too, but I don't know her name. Like, she on Pinterest. I be finding people off Pinterest. But I always see her, and she's young like her too. She got the exact curly hair, the hazel
no,
eyes.
I know what you're
Like,
talking about. Love Pinterest. Nice. Anybody have any? Did we do all the characters? Did we do Michi? Who would play Michi?
ooh, I feel like I can find Michi. Let's give me a second. Let me think. Because I feel like I low key had somebody who I feel like I low key had her in my head already when I did Michi.
What about Mercedes from P Valley?
She could work. Who I'm now I'm stressed out because who did I have in my head when I did her? I can't even think about it. But I feel like I feel like it'll be easy to find somebody for her, like a pretty dark skinned girl with a
I
little
was
booty
thinking,
on her.
I was
You
thinking
look,
Ryan Destiny.
I always go to like other places. I don't like to use like the industry people too much. Like I would probably go actually look at the strippers, like,
Mm.
and I bet you'll find somebody for real.
Mm. Oh, Jasmine Sanders for Savvy.
Kevin first Savvy. Yeah, I could see that.
Oh, that's
But she's pretty.
Golden Barbie, yeah. She has like the curly blonde too.
I can see
Christina,
it.
that was cute for Michi.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, that's what I was looking at down here. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
I always do my new favorite Bama Barbie, Olandria. Olandria would be a tea tree.
Oh,
I
See,
like
like if
that.
I was doing honestly, if I was doing like real how I think they look, for sure, I would more so put her at like Tima or somebody. Like I really want them to have like that dark skin, like because
mm-hmm.
it's hard to find like the dark skin I want them to be. It's hard to find, so I
Mm-hmm.
end up having like a brown skin girl or something like that. Like because they're actually Tima and Two are actually like relics complexion because that's what they always talk about P being light because
Mm-hmm.
his mama the only two light was and Dad Two and Tima are darker.
You trying to tell us something? No, you trying to drop a little hint, different parents,
Oh
something?
no, his mama is light, so he just like his mom, and then the girls is like daddy. No, 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 no. We got enough going on. Enough going on. Oh, that was another thing that I changed. Treasure and well, I ain't gonna say change, I put it to the side, but I might not use it. Treasure and Savvy was supposed to have a brother too that they find. You know,
Mm.
it was like they daddy was like out there, so they were supposed to have a brother too. But I didn't do it because I was like, well, I don't even it wasn't even no exact reason. I had just held off. And I was supposed to when was I supposed to do it? I think I was supposed to like hint in it in the mic checks, and then I didn't do it. Um, see, that's the thing. See, y'all haven't read the mic checks, so well, everybody has. Some people have. Everybody hasn't read the mic checks, but like that's why I didn't do it because I'm like, if I do it in there, and I
Mm-hmm.
said like the mic checks like weren't important, but that's an important piece. So if I put it in
Mm-hmm.
there, it was like, okay, when they supposed to see or find that. So that's why I didn't do it. So and now I don't think I'm gonna touch on it just because this family is huge as heck already. But I don't know. So if y'all ever see it pop up, y'all know it was already in there. I just had to take that out.
You didn't want to just get the brother to come bail Savvy out of jail?
No, he was actually supposed to pop up at school, like while Treasure is in school.
Oh, I like that.
So she was supposed to meet him like through school, like, and this all ties into the second book y'all not getting. But when she look, not that everybody throw their hair back. She was supposed to meet a boy that like that she just felt like them, like they was cool or whatever, and then realized like that's her brother. But I didn't do it. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I might. You never know with me. I ain't gonna lie. But that was another big thing that I like put to the side.
Love that. Okay, so before we close out, I do want to say I'm not Team Shabu like everybody else. Okay, I didn't like that he let Savvy made her stay home at the grand opening. I was not happy, or having his ex live in the apartment and
Well,
anybody know.
why you not happy because he made her
He
stay
wasn't
home?
living with her.
He was trying to work. He couldn't watch her. Like he liked to watch. He was gonna be busy. He didn't know the S was gonna pop up. Now the other thing you said, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he only told her that like after the fact, after something else happened. And she asked her something, he told her.
Yeah.
But
On that. He last on my list.
so he gave you so he put a bad taste in your mouth with that.
Mm-hmm. Cause I was like, oh, I like how I was like, cause my thing is he was big on don't believe what was it unless it comes from me, like, and so I felt like if that's the case, you need to be so forthcoming. You need to be so honest if you're gonna tell me to only
But he
believe
also
what I'm
asked her
saying.
when he told her that, he said, how are we gonna do it? You want me to be honest with you and hurt your feelings, or you want me to keep you blindly happy? Like which one you want?
What's she answer? I don't remember.
Of course she wanted to tell the truth. She was like, but just because you tell me the truth don't mean it's not gonna hurt.
Right.
And then so yeah.
Charmaine, I want to say that wrong.
Who said yuck? What is this?
I had to when Shabu was saying a couple of sweet nothings to Savvy and she was eating it up, and that's what she said. Ugh. Yeah.
Not sweet nothings. Wait a minute. This is new for me. I've never met Shabu haters. This is interesting.
I don't hate him.
I don't exactly.
We don't. I don't.
We don't like him.
I just
Well,
I
don't
yeah,
didn't
like
he
like
ain't the type
Who
of
him.
is
person,
we? Why y'all keep saying
I said
we? That is my man.
Me and
Christina.
Christina do not like Shabu. Don't like him
Like
because
it.
I don't know how you treated her during her postpartum period. Like it was the whole like you sit here and wait for me.
Or
I'm
when
very
she was
big.
pregnant.
When she was pregnant, I didn't like that. Now has he made up for it since then? Yes, but I just didn't like that. I put a bad taste in my mouth because I'm very big on taking care of your women when they're pregnant. Afterwards, it's a very trying time. So that's why she
Well, he was that when she was pregnant.
No, but afterwards.
But after when he put her in the house and was like, he gonna leave, yeah.
I didn't like that.
But was that really a long time? I'm really asking, I really can't remember.
It felt like it. Yeah.
After she told him to leave.
Yeah. I feel like it was a couple of weeks because then he went back after the grand opening.
Yeah.
And him and Pierre went there, she had cooked for them.
Yeah. I just
they made up, yeah.
Postpartum for me is very touchy. So it's just like you gotta be there and be hands-on. That's you gonna be
But he can at least get some grace for that, for like being there through her whole pregnancy with a baby that won't even his.
That wasn't even his.
Like,
you found out from the beginning.
So no. Like I didn't.
So no. She said so no. And on top of that, even while they was mad at each other, he was at the hospital every day.
He was.
With the baby.
But once she got home, and you as a new mom, that's hard.
So your thing is more so it wasn't even with the baby, so it more so him not being there for her.
Yeah, for her.
Okay.
Like
I
mentally
can
for her.
understand that.
And then like he has made up for it because now I forgot how I ranked him, like number 3, I think, this when I ranked it today after reading Kennedy's book, because he really stepped up in this book. I really
see, and that's why I said they're my favorite. Like I feel like the growth of them is like very big. Like she's matured a lot. He's definitely stepped into the daddy role, like, and just doing whatever she wants. So like, yeah. But I do get what you're saying about the leaving her part. I can see that.
It's all right. I'm gonna hold it tight for Shabu. That's all right.
So you go,
I got him.
Look,
I got him.
Yeah, I'm really trying to think now, but I do think it was a
no
couple of weeks that he was gone.
I'm not a fan.
You're not a fan either? Okay, so who else are y'all not a fan of? It seems like everybody.
Relic.
It seems like everybody loves Pierre though. Like, do anybody not like Pierre?
Now hold.
Oh, we love playing P.
Though.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think
Hold on,
nobody not like
I
hold
love
on.
Pierre.
Now,
P.
y'all
I
know
love P.
Oh
I'm
wait,
not
Relic is a
no.
here.
lover boy.
But
Nikki
listen,
don't like Pierre.
the thing
Nikki don't like
about
Pierre.
Relic, the thing about Relic and Kennedy, right? I think this is the part that irritated me.
Mm,
Okay, I'm not necessarily a Kennedy hater. I
mm,
just Relic has never been anything other than what he presented himself to be. You
mhm,
understand? Like he's never pretended to be, you know, anything like Titan or Shabu or anything like
right,
that. And you know, we saw him take steps to kind of like separate himself from his father, but he was still struggling with it. I mean, that's really what he knew. I think the
mm,
part that irritated me the most about Kennedy was that you was given the game, right? You was given the game by your brother. You mentioned that more than once, right? So you're not new to this, you're not green, none of that, right?
mm,
And you're a big dog in your own right. Okay, boom. But then you go off on these thought processes, overthinking these tangents, and you act as if Relic is just some other nigga walking around here. You get what I'm saying? Like he's already shown you and told you exactly how he is, and you're going off. And I don't want to say moving off emotion, but you're just thinking a little illogically, right? Because with the whole like, okay, I get you. We on the chessboard. We doing this. We doing that. I'm like, okay, girl, you
mm.
got it. You good. But then when she had these moments, I'm like, sis.
Like, so give me a moment for an example. Because I feel like with her, she knows who Relic is. She knows what he's told her. She knows what he's shown her. But he don't know who she is. So I feel like with her, she feel like he underestimates her. He has his moments where it's like, where Relic treats like everybody like that. It's like, okay, yeah, I see you do this, you know that. But at the end of the day, she's still just some average ass female to him. And she not going for that. Like the same way Relic has shown who he is. That's why I said, give me an example. Kennedy has shown who he is. So if Relic knows how she is and who she is, what makes him think that after what he did, she wouldn't react the way that she did? And he knows she would. That's why
It's
he wouldn't tell
when
her.
it's when she went back home to her parents' house
Mm-hmm,
and she was texting her old best friend,
mm-hmm.
and who she knew was the was it the younger brother or whatever,
I'm
you know,
sorry.
of her brother's friend. But she knew that texting him and hanging out with him and being seen on the scene with him was going to
Mhm.
bring old boy back around. It didn't matter how quick or how fast it happened. She knew that was going to
Oh,
bring old boy back around.
she did it on
You get what I
purpose.
mean? And Relic already knew. So he was like, okay, you know, each what's her name, Jessica, Harmony, they all did the same shit. They got mad at
Mhm.
me and they ran back and did some shit
But the
with some
difference
other niggas and
is,
stuff like that. So she, but the thing about it is the way Kennedy has carried herself, the way that she has presented herself to be, is that
mm,
like she doesn't react like all these other females do, right? Because again, with the whole thing about chess, you got to be
right.
multiple
But
moves
look at what
ahead.
she did and why she did it. She didn't do it because she wanted him. She literally went there purposely to smoke him out because she wanted to find out about her brother. That's what
Mm-hmm.
she was doing from the beginning. It was never for, and that's why Relic said he's gonna let her do what she do before he stepped in because he already knew she was up to something.
Mm-hmm.
So when she went there, it was intentional. In
Mm-hmm.
Relic mind, he felt like she was gonna, and that's the difference. Like in Relic mind, he felt like she was gonna go there and run back to her ex. She didn't want her ex, and that's why when he was snapping, she said, "You knew what I was coming here to do, so why you acting surprised?"
Because she could have just came to him. Like if she
And
if
that's the
she
thing. She is not that type of female. She's not running to no man for everything. If
mm,
Kennedy feel like she can handle it herself, at how she's been handling herself, why would she go run into Relic? That was a situation Relic didn't even know about and have no hand in. Happened way before she even knew him.
mm,
So if she found out something she thinks is happening to her brother, why would she go to Relic? Man, you on top of that, and that's why I said people, y'all be getting a little when it comes to these men. Now y'all, when she left and did that, wasn't that the same night Raleigh set her up? It almost got her shot, and that's why she left. Did y'all forget that part?
Mhm.
Well,
no.
had she told him that she seen Lamar in that car, he wouldn't have set her up. She never answered him in that park
And
that time.
and again, did she even know Lamar was related to them? So why would she think to tell him that was Lamar in the car?
Because
She can't
if
tell
he,
him
it was a
something.
simple
She
question.
can't
He
tell
just
him
said, "What
something
was?"
she
He
don't.
said, "What's wrong?" And
She can't tell
she said nothing.
exactly nothing because all she know is she saw Lamar. That's the ex that she don't give a damn about. She ain't mess with no more. Why would she feel the need to tell Relic that? Now, if Relic had told her where he kept hitting, that she was fucking the op, she would have knew to tell him that. But guess what? See, and that's what I'm saying. Y'all get on her and forget what led to her doing what she doing. Well, she didn't even do nothing there, but y'all forget what Raleigh did. Raleigh knew she was helping her up for months and did not tell her. Anything could have happened. Hence the night that she could have got killed. If she knew Lamar was an op, y'all really think Kenny just set up Slim for him. If Kenny knew Lamar was an op, y'all think she wouldn't have told him that was him in the car. All she knows is she saw Lamar. Like he ghosted her. She ain't heard from him much. She don't. That ain't nothing to really tell him that she saw Lamar.
And if it was a man-made character, they wouldn't have even cared that he didn't
Yeah,
mention it.
had she known it was a situation with Lamar and she withheld that, that'll be a different story.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, Raleigh don't tell her. Take her, give her some money, and send her on her way like a sitting duck.
I mean, at least she was trained, you know what I'm
Look,
saying, to
now
take
you talking
care
at
of
least she was trained. No, 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 no. That's besides the point.
I mean, but they
And
were kind of
that was
like, I
Raleigh,
guess,
but that was
hiding
Raleigh's
stuff from
logic.
each
He
other,
felt like
which would be,
she knew she could protect herself. Like, but that could have gone very wrong.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
She could have
yeah.
frozen or anything. Luckily, she didn't. And in that moment, even with him telling her what Relic did, she still like wasn't like, okay, let's set Relic up now that I know what he did. She still didn't do that, which would have went to work in her favor. They both would have ended up dead because he was outside the whole time and she didn't know. But besides the point, I'm just saying. So I feel like with the stuff with Kennedy, majority of anything you give me that y'all feel like she did wrong, I guarantee you, I have something Relic did that made her do what she did. She always had Kennedy always reacts to what Relic does.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't like her reaction, but accept his reaction because it's Relic. Just because somebody is
So why she
somebody
just
doesn't
can't?
make it right. It's like saying, oh, because a cheater is a cheater. If he cheat on you, it's okay. We know he's a cheater. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I don't understand. Is like, oh, they feel like, oh, Kennedy shouldn't do this. Why do y'all even feel like Kennedy shouldn't do this? What
The tit for tat, it was something that they did that was just childish as hell. I think at
now
the
that
end,
I can agree. Now, and that's thank you. Now this is a prime example of what I mean. Now, if you tell me both of them getting your motherfucking nerve because they were doing too much, I understand it. They
I'm Team
played
Oh,
into
Fatty.
the
Relic was
whole
doing the
book,
most.
huh?
Relic was Relic was doing the most and not the least,
I don't know
right?
if I
Because
took it out or not. I think I had it in the first. I think I took it out. My text reader told me she was like, "I knew you weren't gonna leave it in there," but I was literally I put in the beginning of the book like, if you don't like cat and mouse games, then this probably not for you because I know a lot of people don't like the back and forth type of stuff. But I think I ended up taking it out, and I just was like, Relic is Relic, and Kennedy is too. They both crazy. All right, the end.
mm,
But
mhm.
yeah, like now, if people say that, I understand because they both were doing it. But it's like everybody is just like grazing over what he's doing and then pointing out what he's doing. And every time I'm like, so y'all ain't see that? And then she did that. And then she, you know what I mean? So, and I feel like the few times Kennedy did, I feel like the few times, I would say both of them, I feel like the few times they call each other out on stuff when they actually, instead of playing a game and call each other out, they corrected it. So if they would have done that the whole book, and I think you saw that more in the second half, and I think that's another reason people were mad because it looked like they were finally getting it together, and it's like okay, they're on one page, they're on one accord, and then boom, they get to the end and she do that. So I can even see them being mad at that because that was y'all fault that y'all thought that it was okay, like. But yeah, they played like they both played tit for tat the whole book. Like I literally, anytime I did made one person do something, I made the other person do something.
I think that's just art imitates life. We always have a lot more grace for men than women sometimes, even to ourselves. I don't know. It is a thing. It is a thing.
I'm like, dang. Relic of all that, like I'm telling y'all, I be blown. I be like, relic of all people. This who y'all defending to me?
Is this king?
like, seriously, clearly he is the king. Well, he is the king, huh? Like, yes, he is.
I defend really towards the end of Kennedy's, like, because I saw where he was really trying to, do something different as far as she
Yeah.
was
Now
concerned.
I can
So
see
when
that.
she
That's
walked
why I
out on
said
him,
that's what I say. When they get to the end, she walk out. I can kind of tell people mad at that because they thought they were good. They was finally like everything seemed like it was flowing with them. Like, but no, who said something about a tracker? It's I seen a few people say that too. Why do you think a tracker in a necklace? Ain't no tracker in a necklace.
Because if you
Y'all,
ever
the necklace is the key to the safe.
Yes, it's the key. It's the
Yeah.
Yeah.
key.
I just told my husband that. I said that key is the key to his
Yes.
safe.
Figured that.
Yes, he was like, even when you hate me, don't take it off. Yeah, it's not a tracker. It's the key to the safe. When Shabu hit the thing and he realized it was like a key slot in each of them, Kimmy has the key to all the money. So that's what that is. But I've seen a lot of people asking what's like a tracker in the maybe because he made it so important for her not to take it off. But it's really because it's the key to his money. But yeah. Who said yep, they both bottom of my list? OMG. I even take that. Just put them at the bottom together. Put the whole couple
Together.
down there.
Me, because I don't like Relic and I Kennedy, both of them.
Oh, you don't like Kendi either.
No, I mean both of them. They both got on my nerves, so y'all could keep Relic. Relic will
And
never be on my top, but Kennedy, y'all could keep Kennedy too. So
she said, let's
both
keep
of
the
them.
whole couple.
The two, yeah.
They because they are equally low key. They're the same.
That's exactly, and that's why they're both like I say they're both on the bottom of my list because they're literally just female, male version of each
Yeah.
other. They're
And we
mirrors of
said
each other.
multiple
So
times, like, yeah.
yeah, so
Right.
I'm like, there's
And
no
I
way
think
I can
that's
like
what
one and not
irritated
the
me because
other.
it was like,
So
girl, you know this man. So why are you acting like you know why he's not going to tell you? You know why he's not going to
But I
tell
can't.
you
I would say, yeah. He
about the
explained.
shop and the fire. You get what
Yeah,
I'm
he
saying?
explained without telling why he went and do it. But that doesn't. I feel like that doesn't make you want to know or hear it any less. Like that's like, and I hate to keep using cheat for example. But I feel like it's like what people understand the most. It's like you go to a man, or not even cheat, anything. You know he did something, right? You already know he did it. You always know before you go to him, right? And then, but you still go to them, even though you know, and you ask, and you wait for them to tell you the truth. And the minute they lie, you want to bust them up their head. Like that's literally what it is. Is like, okay, just be honest with me. Like, especially after he did what he did, like to avenge her brother. She told him that night, like, I will return the favor when the day comes because you gave me that solid, so I will give you grace. She literally basically told him, like, if you tell me the truth, like, I will give you grace about that situation because what you just did for me. And he knew that's what she meant. And he's because he knew she knew. And he still didn't tell her.
Still didn't do it.
He about to get locked up. She asked him, anything you want to tell me before I get locked up? He like, that's what you're talking about right now. Yeah. Like, and it's like in her mind, it was like, it wasn't even a battle of the wills anymore. It's just like at that point, it's like, damn, so you really just not going like you're forcing me to stand on what I said. Like you leaving me no choice. Like you're not even letting me forgive you. Yeah, like I actually, even though it was a book, I went back and forth on that because but I have to keep my characters true to themselves. Like, and I couldn't see Ruddy let her take him after that just happened. Like, you're not taking my son. And then it's like people was asking me like, oh well, why? Um, I'm mad at Kennedy because she left John and she shouldn't have left him there. Blah 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 blah. So y'all didn't just see Relic trying to drag her ass back in the room to beat her, like
That was crazy.
to do that to her. And then when Ja came out, she had to scream his name. And then she still tried to take Ja, and Relic said, "You're not taking my kid." You think she about to fight him about his son, so he could push her down some stairs or something. So it's like that's another thing. And it's like, did y'all not just see what he did to her? Like, which I mean, why she ain't take him? Like, I wouldn't have took him either. I'd be like, once he be like, nah, I'm like, you know what? All right, let me go while I can. Cause we, like you said, Relic is Relic, and that's because he changed for Kenny. Don't mean he changed. If he would have got her in that room, he would have whipped her ass. Like, period.
That
But let's be
surprised me that he
realistic.
back. Yeah, it
Yeah,
surprised me he
because
went
he
back
felt
to the
like I
old
felt like he was
ways.
gonna get left.
Yeah, and it's like, and that's what I'm saying. So it's like stuff like that, and it's like people just like nobody has even said anything about that. I haven't had one person. Everybody made a kid. I haven't had one person like, oh my gosh, Relic was gonna like drag her in the
Yeah.
room, and
Yeah.
like it was because she was trying to leave him.
Mm.
Well, not because
Because
she was
she
trying to
said
leave him.
she
He was
wasn't
mad.
gonna
He was
leave.
mad about the baby thing, huh?
Oh yeah,
Yes, he was mad
that's
because
what set him
she got
off.
involved about the baby. Yeah, that's what set him off because he was letting her go at first, and then he said, "If you do something to my babies, like if you're pregnant, if you do something to my baby, it's gonna be a problem." And then she was like, "Not,
I'm on birth control.
yeah, exactly." You be like loud as he was about to snap. Like so, yeah.
All right, ladies, do we have any last questions? We are so grateful for these. Are some good questions.
Y'all,
Mhm.
yeah, y'all were well prepared. Y'all threw me off guard. Dog, I was like, hold on.
Any last questions, ladies, before we close this out?
Mm-mm. Just don't forget that wish list.
Yes. Send your wish list over.
Okay.
I'm not sure who you were in contact with, but you could probably reach out to the same people to send it.
Look, what's she? What's her real name? Because
My
mine is
lovely
Dollface. That's
Charmaine.
what I look. That's
Yes,
a doll
ma'am.
face. Like,
Uh-huh. Doll face.
Yeah, you see, I got my shirt on. Nah.
that's crazy because I was about to try to find mine, and I was like, dang, I don't feel like looking for
I
it.
got mine, child. Yes,
I
You know,
ma'am.
definitely
we
want to
would
put mine
we would
on.
love for you to release that again. Hint, hint, hint,
Thanks,
hint.
please, in
I don't
advance.
know why I keep forgetting to do it. I am. So maybe next time I open up for the books, I'll do the shirts again. Because there's no reason why I haven't done it yet. I just haven't done it.
I have them
Like,
at I have them at the festival, in May. Just
Yeah.
saying, on the table.
oh yeah. See exactly why didn't I put it up there on the?
I don't
I
know.
just be doing stuff, y'all. I don't know.
I'm
Like,
coming to get. I got
I
Kennedy's book.
mean,
I'm
or you
coming to
could
get
just
that
share
for
the
my.
link with us. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna open. I want to say, yeah, I'm gonna definitely open back up though. I don't know why I haven't done the shirts in a while.
I mean,
I
some of us
definitely, I
are going to
definitely
be
need
at
to mix it up.
Chocolate City Lit Fest in April.
Oh yes.
Oh, you're gonna be
And
there,
if you
right?
Hmm.
Okay, great. Are you having pre-orders for yours?
Yes, those pre-orders. What's up? That one, I think Black Romance Book Fest is already up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then I have two more
Yeah.
later in the year. I'll put those up later. I don't even remember. I know one of them is like the Jaquel one in New York.
yes, sir.
What's the other one? Yes. What's the other one? Yeah.
Is it
I know
Southern
it's in
Kisses?
Nashville.
Is it Southern Heart Kisses
No,
one
Indie Love.
or
Indie Love.
any love?
So they're the only four I'm doing.
This
Well, if you
year.
ever need a testing group, we're here for you. We volunteer as tribute.
Yeah, I am scared of you talking about for the shirts or you mean like for reading?
Or whatever you want.
Listen, I'm talking about for reading because I'm scared of like doing art reads and stuff. I've been wanting to do them forever, but I'm like terrified because I'm very like anal and any little thing somebody gonna tell me like it's gonna mess with my head or it's gonna make me be like, oh, like maybe I should fix or maybe I should change this or maybe I should do that. And then so that's why I never do art readers. But I do want to do some, but I be scared. I ain't gonna lie. Like when I once y'all read it after I release it, it's kind of like ain't no going back now. Like it's out there.
Well, if there's like specific things that you want to know, maybe you could be like, I'm gonna do these arcs, but I only want put it with Google Sheet. Be like, I only want you to answer these questions. Don't tell me nothing else.
But see, I wouldn't want to do that because if I'm having you read and you're supposed to be an art reader, I want you to be honest. Like I don't want to be like,
Yeah,
yeah, like I want you to say how you feel, see what you see, whatever, whatever. Like I want to be like, oh, well, she only wanted me to do this or answer that or
that's true.
like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Do it. I think you should do it for the next one.
Maybe not a
Actually.
whole bunch of, I'm sorry, maybe not a whole bunch of arc readers, but like two or three that'll help you hide the puzzles better so that people won't see it coming so fast. And you'd be like, dang, how they figure it out?
Right. I'm still shocked at that. I can't believe they people. I'm like, oh, they was thirsty for that storyline because they figured that out fast.
Can I
But
do
it's
a
still some more
shameless
twists in there. It's trust and believe.
can I do a shameless plug? Because a lot of these people, not these people. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all, my cousins. Y'all, we family. We follow me. But a lot of them are hip to the art series, and they
Mhm.
don't know the saga series or what have you. So I just want to do a shameless plug about the saga series again, you all, because that series is what really put me on to that.
I want to say
Yeah.
like 2017, 2018, something
Yeah,
like
that was like
that.
one of my first series.
And it's so good. And I saw a Instagram post where someone said the saga versus the fold, and I was like, man, that's a hard one. Oh, I think that was your post, right?
But I seen
I
somebody
was
else did
like,
it on
that's a
TikTok
hard
too.
one.
But like people starting to get hip to them now. So now they're like migrate. I guess it was good while they wait for something to read. They migrate over to
It was so
oh, they're
good.
talking about OG family. But yeah, they're like I feel like people like them, the ones that do most people, because I feel like those like I base those like a lot of my family like it was like it had storylines, but I felt like it was more like I can't explain it. Like realer in a sense, maybe, or like the personalities is like people you know in your family or your homeboy,
Yeah.
or like because that's what I was feeding off of when I first started writing, especially like
And
what
it's
I was around.
generations. There's
Huh?
generations of them. It's generations
Oh
of people
yeah,
as well. But my favorite is Reasons and Zodi. Like, love them down.
they were my babies.
Yep. So,
All right. Well, we want to thank you for your time,
You're welcome.
for
yes,
your
thank you, Matt.
candidness, for the Easter egg drops, the bombs. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back and read some stuff because I missed some things, but we appreciate you. I'm excited to see you in May at Black Women, and then everyone else going to Chocolate City and all the other ones. Um, yeah.
You going as the author?
No, I'm going as reader because I don't feel, at women's fiction, I feel like I didn't fall under Black romance, so I didn't apply. But maybe next year. I
Yeah,
got
maybe. Okay.
I got another surprise drop, but I'll DM you that one.
Okay.
So that's another reason. But yeah. All right, ladies. Well, I think Monica recorded this. So I think she'll share it with you all. And thank you so much for your time.
Thank you,
Thank
Matt.
y'all.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much.
You're
Thank
welcome.
Appreciate
you.
you.
I appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
So how was that, y'all?
That was good. That was
It
tea.
was
It
so
was
good.
good. It was.
So
It
are we
was.
So good.
reconvening in the chat or we done?
Yeah, we could be done here. I was just asking, how was that for you all? Because I was stuck. I was just like mesmerized, like, oh my gosh, like I'm getting all this tea, like, you know.
Yes. But thank you so
Wait,
much,
we're still recording.
Charmaine, for suggesting
Oh
the
yeah,
series
Mm-hmm.
to us. Like clearly
absolutely.
we all loved it. And that's like rare to find like a series, that a group of books that everybody is like,
Everybody.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate. I mean, well, you all welcome
Mm.
over that. But I appreciate you, like, for let me, bring something to the group.
Yes, most
Yes.
certainly. Can you drop the books for
Loved
the
it.
saga series, I guess, in the
Yeah.
chat?
I was
Sure.
just about to ask you that. That's the It's Hard Loving a Savage.
Yes, 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 yes. I think somebody
Okay.
had put it in there like last week or so.
I put it
Um,
in the spreadsheet. I just added all her books to the spreadsheet
oh, to the
yesterday.
Okay.
spreadsheet.
Well, can we
Okay.
just drop it in the chat real fast so I can refill up my KU?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Oh, and I'm reading
Okay.
Problematic. Y'all,
Wait, what chapter you on?
Tell
that
me
book is so
about it.
damn good.
What chapter you on? Because I'm about to start it.
Oh, girl, I've been reading it all day.
No,
Hold on now. Hold on.
Oh
Let
Lord.
me go see. Open up my Kindle app. Y'all heard that man snoring in the background? Okay, so it says I have 56 minutes left in the book. I'm on page 530.
Oh girl.
Oh, girl, you damn near done.
You like
You
me?